What a great crowd. Man, this is absolutely, wow, this is going to be easy. Wow, made it to the big time. What a wonderful night to be here at the Dyer County Fair. You guys are absolutely awesome. We appreciate you coming out. This truly is like a homecoming. I'm so glad that each of you are here. So many friends and family in the audience. Absolutely going to be a lot of fun with what we have to do tonight. So let's, with no further ado, we'll probably get on with some of this stuff here in just a little bit. We'll see what we can do. A few little tricks here, a few little tricks there. Some of you will be helping from the audience. Some of you will be sitting back wishing, oh dear God, please don't let me be in the show. Doesn't really matter. Everybody will be in the show. It's all going to be a little bit of fun because we're all going to start in just a little bit. Just like that right there. To where the whole thing kind of looks like that right there. That's kind of fun. Yeah, see, that's kind of fun looking. That's kind of neat. In the meantime, I need a young man about 8 or 9 years old, 10 years old, or 11 years old that would be willing to risk life and limb for the sheer amusement of the assembled mob. All right, we'll go with you, sir, with the black t-shirt on in the aisle, looking about like, oh, I want it, as he comes bounding towards the stage with the speed of a gazelle. What is your name, sir? Mason, and how old are you? 9. Cool. You speak German. For the most part, I do the show in English. I hope you can follow along. Look this way, smile. I'm working alone at this point, Mason. Calm down. 9 years old. You're in the 3rd grade? 4th! Wow, even better, dude. 2 happiest years of my life. You're going to love it. Now, William, or no, Mason. That's a whole other school. Read books, people. Yep. Who are you here with? Your dad and little brother. All right. Which leads me to my public service announcement. Any children left over at the end of the show that don't have adult supervision, I take back to Disney World and bolt them to the floor, and it's a small world. Make sure you get a kid when you leave. Doesn't have to be yours. Just get one. Cool, ain't it, Mason? Awesome. Look at everybody here at the county fair. Just look at them, man. You just, Hey, you ever heard the story of William Tell? You have? Well, tell them the story. Actually, you don't think you have. Probably best, all right? Mason, tell you what we're going to do tonight. Tonight, you and I are going to reenact the story of William Tell for this entire group assembled here this evening. I am going to play the part of William Tell. You are going to play the part of his assistant. And you not having ever heard the story before, this is going to be fun for you. Those of you that know the story, don't get ahead of me on this one, all right? Look this way and smile. Now, all of you have a part to play as well in our story. Every time that I recite the story, and in the story say the word forest, you all are the collective forest, and the forest does this. So whenever I say forest, you do like this. Everybody clear? It's not like that standing up thing. Not like that trick deck thing. Forest. You. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, the story of William Tell. Many years ago, on a night like this, William Tell was walking through the forest. It was a quiet forest, but nonetheless a forest, sir. You're not a stump. We'll start again so everybody will play along. I'm talking about you. Yes, pay attention. In case you hadn't noticed, we got a little show going on up here, all right? Many years ago, not like this, when William Tell was walking through the forest. And he came across his good friend Mason, and he said, "Hey, Mason," and Mason said, catch on quick, don't you? It was a quiet forest. And William said to Mason, "Hey, how long have you been out here in the forest?" 6 years. Which you're only 9, so someone dropped you off when you were 3. So while you've been out here in the forest, have you eaten anything? What have you been eating out here in the forest? Wait a minute. In the forest. Follow along. You made a spear to hunt. Berry bushes. Wow. Do you got an apple? You don't. Fortunately for our story, there was a fruit stand in the forest. In the forest. It sold apples. So then he told Mason to look straight ahead at the trees. Trees. I didn't say the other word. And balance the apple on your head. You with me on this one, Mason? Don't move. Hands straight out to your side. Put your hands straight out to your side. Straight out to your side. Don't move. With the apple balanced firmly on Mason's head. You ever heard of a crossbow? We're not going to use a crossbow tonight because they're too dangerous. You stand right there, look straight ahead at the forest. Straight ahead at the forest. Don't look this way, it all becomes 3D if you do. Are you nervous? I am too. I've never had a kid stand there this long. Ready! You don't pinch them, they don't make that noise. Some of you are getting the jokes now. Some of you are going to wake up at 2 in the morning out of a dead sleep. Man, he was funny! Mason, ready? Aim! Mason. No, I can get to that part. Fire! Okay, Mason. That part had absolutely nothing to do with the trick. I really just wanted to see if you'd let me duct tape an apple to your head. So Mason, take the apple off the top of your head. Just the apple. You can keep the tape. Stand right there. Take just the apple away from the tape. So you just got the apple. Put the tape in your pocket.